Yes, I can light the whole universe. I am different, I am purpose, I am brilliant. Yes, I feel it.
Hey gorgeous ones, today I wanted to do like a face review, face product review, cheek products, face product review. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I have found that, and I noticed this in general, that kind of blushes and bronzers, we talk about them, but I never really do full on. Let me just talk about all the ones I use. And y'all know I love blush. Y'all know I love blush. And I have been wearing quite a bit of it in the last few months, trying them out, you know, trying to see what I bought, because we've had the blush apocalypse and everything. And bronzers have come up. The bronzers have come up. Y'all low-key didn't notice how many bronzers I've gotten in the last couple of months. I think I've gotten like 5 or 6. So I wanted to go over highlighters, blushes, and bronzers that I have been using, newer ones that I've been using, and what do I think of them. So if you would like to see what I have to say about all this stuff that I've been using lately, stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. All right, let's talk bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. Ones that I've used recently, what are my thoughts on them, you know, all that other good stuff. I'm not going to do any swatching or we'd be here forever, so I'm just going to run through them. I'm going to open them up, let you see them. We're going to talk about them, okay? That's what we're going to do. So let's first off start with bronzers. I'm going to start with the first one that I got, which was the City Bronzer by Maybelline. This is a newer one they have. This is in 300 Deep. So it ain't that deep, y'all, but it looks good on me. And because it's a darker one, I can use this in the summertime too. This is a really pretty bronzer, nice, cool tone. You know, it's like a very neutral. It's not super orange. It's not super gray. You know, got that gray tone to it. So it's a really nice bronzer. Love it. This is good. This is good. Then next up are the Lorac ones. Those were the other ones I got. Got these on Haute Look, super cheap. I think they were like $14, $15. This is the first one I have, which is the Baked Impressions Bronzer in Deep. Love it, love it, love it. Nice cool tone bronzer. Wears really well. Stays on my face a long time. I've actually done pretty good with my bronzers lately. I've had my times where it's like, no, but these are really nice. This is the Lorac Beach Matte Baked Hydrating Bronzer in Siesta Medium. This honestly is a little too light for me. It's not that I don't like the formula. The formula is good, but it's a little too light. I think I'm going to wind up going back and seeing, can I catch the deep one? Because I don't think Lorac makes these anymore, because that's why they're on Haute Look, but I do like them. Next up is the BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer. Brilliance Bronzer in Coco Cutie right here. Now, I was taking a chance on this because, you know, you have to get it online and everything. And so I got it and I do like it. This is like one of those that I could wear all year round. It's light enough that I can like do a very light dusting of it. Now, if you look at it, it has a slight sheen to it, but it's not so glittery or, you know, too much that it's not good to wear. And I use bronzer more like contour. I'm more of a bronzer person. I'm a bronzer person. So I really like this. And like I said, slight sheen, but not so much that it's a problem on the skin. Finally, Pretty Vulgar, the Bronzed Mannikin 113. I got this in BoxyCharm. I didn't even know Pretty Vulgar made bronzers, but this one, nice. This is a nice matte bronzers. I tend toward mattes more so than, you know, the ones that are more shimmery and everything. I'm not a huge shimmer bronzer person because I bronzer with them. So I like this one. It's a nice nice matte color, you know, matte one that does blend really well and stays on all day. I don't have it on any bronzer right now, so I don't know why I did all that. Let's go into blushes. Now, if you see my fingers and they're looking a little crazy, it's because I'm irritated, because I just did my nails 2 or 3 days ago and they are already chipping. This hand, look at this mess. I washed my hair and everything. It's like the water just took it off. So could you tell me a really good top coat? Because I haven't really done my nails in a long time. So if you have any good recommendations for top coats, let me know. Because I need one that's going to keep this stuff on for 5 or 6 days, y'all. 5 or 6 days. I would like a week, but I'm good with 5 or 6 days. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's talk blushes. Y'all know I've been buying a lot of blushes. First off is this Laura Geller Hollywood Blushing Baked Blush Trio. Y'all know we talked about this in my favorites for December and January, that I really like these. And they are whirly swirly, and something about them is fabulous on the skin. They are very, they have a little shimmer to them, but not so much that they're like over the top. But baby, I love these, especially Bora Bora Maui and Pink Grapefruit. Now, Pink Grapefruit, I know you can still get in a single. Go get it. If you like those shimmery, but not too shimmery, that's what you want. All right. Then, since I'm going to say it with palettes, then I'll go into my individual blushes. This is the Lorac Shine Bright Color Source and Light Source Cheek Palette. Lorac is coming for you. These are so interesting because looking at them, they're just very plain looking here, but they really are good. These are those kind of nudie blushes that don't look like much, but actually are very nice to wear. And these highlighters are everything. If you like a more glow from within, you know, not super glow to the gods, just a very beautiful natural glow to the skin, the light sources are it, because really they do look like a light source on your skin. Really like them. Then I have this. This is the Smashbox. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I'm going to cut all that out. All right, so next up is the Smashbox Ablaze palette. That kind of goes with the Ablaze cover shot. So it is a very warm toned, corally, peachy kind of vibe for the eyes. And then it has the bronzers and the highlighters. Now, honestly, I kind of mix these two together, which we know I'm not a mixer, but in order for them to look good on me, I do that, because this has a tendency toward being a little too orange, but by adding this in it, it cools it down so it's not as orange on my skin. This is a extremely pigmented blush. And then and the highlighters are nice too. I'm starting to really get into them, but yeah, this is a really nice, if you wanted a warm tone palette and just wanted to have one, this is a really nice one to try out. Next up is the e.l.f. Modern Metals. This is the blush. That's all it calls. That's all it's called, is that. And here it is right here. Let's cover up those nails. It's nicer than I thought at the beginning. These are pretty pigmented, but let me be honest with you, these are not for anybody with a deeper skin tone. Tan, no, it's not gonna look that great on you. It'll be okay. Like this one you could use. You could probably use this highlighter there. Let me remember for a second, because I haven't been using these. Yeah, the highlighters are nice. The highlighters are nice right here. So they're very nice. These are very stiff. So you're going to need, the highlighters are very stiff. So you are going to need a thicker brush, like something like this type of brush, as opposed to like a fan brush or a more looser highlighting brush. You're going to need something. Matter of fact, let's just see. You're going to need something like this. But you can see that's coming on, child. Did y'all see that glow right there? So, yeah, this is nice for the price. I know I think this is a limited edition, but you know what else? That stuff stays around for a while, so you still have time. All right. And finally on my, is my Jouer one. I got this because I had been eyeing the Jouer blush duos. They were $30 though. Just couldn't pull the trigger. And then they came out with this palette right here. And it was like, yes, mama, yes. Now, here's what I'm going to say about them. They are more pigmented than I thought they were. In the beginning, like I swatched them and they were like, but when I put them on a brush, baby, they are pigmented. This one is so pigmented. These pinks are beautiful. The only one I'm really not a fan of is this one. And that's because it is like some kind of shimmery orangey color. I think this would be lovely on someone with a deeper skin tone because it's such a deep, rich color. But on me, of course, it would, you know, everybody would say, well, you could use it as eyeshadow. Listen, I'm just being real with y'all. I'm never going to pull out a blush palette or a highlighting palette and go, let me use it. No, it's not going to happen. So it's just not going to be. Now, the rest of them are fine. This is a really light nude color. So this is definitely for somebody with fair skin. I can wear it a little bit, but it's not, you know, like, yes, girl, you can wear this. So that, just putting that out there for me, you know, these are a little deeper. This is a little lighter. So it actually does have a good range for everyone. If, you know, people with different skin tones want to use it. But do I think it's worth it for somebody? If you're not a real blush person like me, I wouldn't say get it. Honestly, I wouldn't. If you're not a real blush person, I would not say get it. If you really like blushes, I would say get it because it is really, I think it's really cute. I'll get a lot of use out of it because it's got the pinks and, you know. All right, now next up are some highlighters that let me finish blushes. Let me go into finished blushes. So let's hit these blushes. So some of the blushes that I have been using that are new to me are the, okay, so here's 3. What? I'm just dropping everything, y'all. All right, so next up are my single blushes. Now let's go through right quick. The first ones are my Flower Beauty ones. I have Warm Hibiscus right here. I have Peach Primrose right here. And I have Sweet Pea right here. Now, I didn't think I was going to like these as much because I like the Milani Rose blushes, but these are so nice. They are much smaller than the Milani's, but the colors are a little different. So, and the thing with these, they only have 4 of them, but 2 are like mattes, and then I have this one with this Warm Hibiscus is everything because it has a little sheen to it. So if you want a little, this is, I mean, it's one of those kind of, I don't even know how to explain the color because it's not necessarily peachy, but it's not necessarily mauvey. It's kind of both of them with a little sheen in it. It reminds me sort of like the pink grapefruit. I'm gonna have to swatch those and see if those are very similar. All right, next up is e.l.f. The one I've used the most is the Always Cheeky. These are the primer infused ones. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I like these primer infused blushes by them, and you can get them 50% off on sale when they do a sale. And these are nice. They feel so soft and buttery, and they do build up really nicely because this is a very light blush, but on my skin it has a really good flush to my skin where it doesn't look like I have on blush, but I do have on blush, and that's a cute look. Next up is this is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude and Bellini Brunch right here. This is a really nice, beautiful, peachy, deeper peachy color. Can't go wrong with this. It's a really pretty matte. I do love matte blushes, really nice. Now these 2 are Becca, more expensive, but I got them half price. This is the Wild Honey, which is one of my favorites. This is one of those nudes that just, you know, you put it on your skin, you look a little healthier. And I need these in the wintertime because I am so pale. So a nice nude color like this that makes me look healthy but doesn't look like, oh, she threw on a whole lot of blush, child. That's what I like. Now next up is this. This is the Flower Child, and this is a little more pinky. This is also a mineral blush. So it's not super, it's giving me a little more pinky, but it's not so pink that it's not wearable. So this is a very good for me winter blush, where it's giving me a pink flush, very like, whoo, I've been out in the cold. It's got, you know what I'm saying? You have that pink cheek look. That's what this is right here. Next up, a few highlighters. All right, highlighters. So the one I'm going to talk about from Color Raine that I was been wearing is Cutie Pie. And if you see it, it's a very kind of pinky toned one. It is very deep in the pan, but it's really not as deep. So I'm going to show it to you. So it's kind of almost a dual chromey pink right there. So you have to do a really light wash with this, or it can go all types of wrong. So if you like a pink blush, highlighter, you just got to be really, really light with this one. However, it is a more densely packed one, so you need to use a more denser brush, but you just have to be really light handed with. Tap it out, child, tap it out. Now Juvia's Place Heroine. This is a Heroine Glow 2. Okay, this is a beautiful highlighter. The only thing I say is I don't like the packaging, and they got over on us because this does not have a lot of product in it by comparison to the other Juvia's Place, which is the Tribe highlighter. And this is in volume 3 right here. This is the one. I like this, but it's a little too light, and it looks a little ashy on me. I haven't used the other one that I have. I have volume 2, but this one they made, you know, for obviously fairer skin. So if you have a fairer skin and you want to use one, this is the one to go for, which is volume 3. Nice, it's nice, but it's just a little ashy on my skin. Now I love the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters. I'm not even gonna say I don't love them. I do. And this one is a newer color. This is called Bloom Time right here. Oh my goodness. If you like Crown of My Canopies, or if Crown of My Canopies was too dark for you, try Bloom Time. This is so pretty. And like we all know, this is more of a peachy. It's got a little peachy in it, you know. Like Crown of My Canopies is a little darker. This has a little peachy glow to it, but it's a little subtler than the Crown of My Canopies. Now, JCat Beauty. JCat Beauty. I'm not even going to say that, you know, anything other than y'all know I've been raving about JCat Beauty highlighters. The You Glow Girl Baked highlighters are insane. The only one I'm going to mention more so is because I've been talking about them is this Pink Goddess one. This is the one that I have because I have 5 or 6 of them. Maybe 6 of them. 6 of them. This is the one that has the most glitter. So if you see, you can see, I don't know if you can see right there, like right on the edge, you can see the glitter. This is the only one that really has glitter in it. I haven't worn it yet, but I do know this is the more glittery one. I will report back on it for you, but I'm just letting you know that this one has a lot of glitter in it. A lot of glitter. But when I swatch it, it's not as glittery, but we will be checking it out to make sure, because I do love a good pink highlighter, especially in the wintertime when I don't have any color. Pink is good. Pink is me too. Pink is me too. Right. Pink is me too. And you know, look at that. Look at that. When you do that little ha 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 to get that little, you know, highlighter glow. All right. Okay, so let me stop. All right, so that was my bronzer, blush, highlighter review, massive review. If you let me know, are you using any of these? Have you tried any of these? Are you gonna try any of them now? Just let me know. I like to know these things. And do you have any of these? Do you like them? Go ahead, let me know what's going on. Now, as always, it's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.